I actually can never open this door properly. Come on in. Hello, Ange.
Welcome home.
Well, thank you. How are we?
Good, thanks. Good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, no? Not? Yeah? Look at the two of us staring. Look at
It's not going anywhere, is it?
No. We're just back in Killarney because I'm just coming home before the gig on Saturday, and I said I'll come back and say hello before I go up to Dublin tomorrow. So, yeah, this is it. That was from one of my first gigs in Dublin up here. That was in the Wawa Club. And yeah, they got me a t-shirt, which was one of the first kind of like bits of merch that someone got me, which is really cool. Cypress Avenue in Dublin or in Cork. That was when I played Electric Picnic. I've got it down there at the bottom. Probably can't see it. My dad got me that the jersey. It was my first time ever going to a United game, and we won 3-1, and then he framed it, which was kind of nice. And he's made me these two things as well. So that's all the kind of memorabilia I think I have in here. This was my first laptop that I made. Actually, like surprisingly, a lot of tunes on, but it has two massive cracks in the screen. Could still make a tune off it. This is an forgotten about SHEE tune. I don't think people actually know this tune, but I think it's on YouTube somewhere. But I don't know if there's any more records of this. But yeah, it's cool little memorabilia. So about 6 months ago, Red Bull reached out to me asking me did I want to be part of this concept called Red Bull 360. I didn't really know too much about it, but I was really excited to get back to Dublin and meet the new team I was going to be working with. We're just heading out now to meet the studio engineer. We're going to go through all of the stems and figure out what tracks we want to do in like the 360 audio and stuff. Hello, hey, how are we all? Good to see you, how are we? Yeah, David, how are we? Okay, good to see you, how are you? Yeah, lovely. Walking into the room the first day was, quite intimidating but exciting. It was my first time hearing this kind of idea of the 360 sound, and I was looking forward to understanding what it was all about. Okay, I get you. All right, nice.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, absolutely.
The same as bars and beats. But
In the studio with John, what we're doing is basically re-engineering my tracks and basically mixing the stems together in this 360 soundscape. Okay, so we'll give this a blast, will we?
and then we can think.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Let's say it's staying close to you there. Can probably bounce it across to like the other side, you know, kind of like close to you. Yeah. That could be cool. Yeah. The first day, of course, it was always going to be difficult. Just trying to figure out everything. But it's just like an ARP, so I actually kind of have to like nearly recreate that track. Oh yeah. Which would be fine, but I just it like for the moment it'll probably be. After a while, once we got our workflow going, everything became much more smooth. Hello. What's the crack? All good? Yeah, not too bad now. All good. We've spent countless hours, me and John, just like going through the whole thing over and over again. Perfect. That'll go off. After about 3 10-hour sessions, we got it to a really nice point. Then 2 months later, we met in the Science Museum in London. We are currently walking in the back entrance of the Science Museum, doing 2 days of studio session with John. So we're just trying to finish up the set and get 360 sounding good, so I'm happy with how it's sounding so far anyways, and there's been a few changes, so I'm excited for people to see this. It's going to be hopefully really good. Been putting a lot of effort in, so hopefully it pays off and people enjoy it, because the 360 thing is so good. Like, it's amazing what you can do, but at the same time it's like you can get really fatigued very quickly as well. You know, it's like you can just like not hear where anything is coming from. So trying to make sure that it's not too much, but just like the perfect amount. So yeah, let's go. Go. Come on. My legs like broke up from 5 aside. Tough. Legs, yeah.
Which bit?
Yeah, just there, yeah.
Coming out of Sicko.
Yeah. I'm very, very curious to hear your thoughts on this now. Keep that playing.
That goes into the front.
Oh yeah, like that.
But I'm not sure if it works.
Yeah, definitely. I think actually what you could do there, to be honest, is like start it there and then slowly bring it up.
Or just bring it around.
Yeah,
yeah,
bring it around,
that maybe that
that'll-
works better.
That'll bring it all together. I think we'll probably, by the end of today, what time's it, 4:30, we'll probably have, like, if we get this done and Strange Desire in, then we only have like 2 more tracks really. Because actually that's it. So, okay, so I'll get to work here quick. Like, it has been really amazing to like travel through the 10-12 years of my music. There's like a mix of like, you know, the Am I Just Living, Jiraiya, that's like on my first record I ever released. Stuff that I've all kind of made like here and, you know, over in London, and it's going to be a really like full circle moment. This is lovely Anne's here. Huh? She's very worried about the camera. You're just like,
No, but I just, you know,
I started making music when I was about 14. I used to make like Call of Duty montages for fun. One day I was like, oh, it'd be so cool to like make my own tune over my own COD montage. Once I started making like house music, I was like, this is what I wanted to do. So I went to college. It was just a waste of time because I just was making my own music and I was running like events on the side. I look back on my time in Limerick just super fondly because it's got me to where I am today for sure. DJing at the house parties, throwing illegal raves. You know, you almost need to like be so involved in the music industry. You have to know the roots. I always have such a special place in my heart for, you know, Limerick and everyone that I was working with or making music with or DJing with at the time. Yeah, that scene was amazing. We did like a boiler room style thing, me and Chaz, in like, I think it was like second year of college. And probably the best night I think like we've ever ran, if you think back. Me and Chaz, we didn't even barely know how to DJ at the time as well. Like, it was just, everyone was just so up for it. I'm happy with everything that I've done in my past, and yeah, I'm luckily now that I have the opportunity to live in London and do it full time, being able to, I guess, yeah, make a career from doing what I love, and that's all thanks to like people just coming and supporting me. And as I said, there was a lot of hard times and a lot of like just, you know, I should just go and, you know, toss it all and get like a real job or whatever. But I'm just happy because I always said that to myself when I was younger, to be like, just stick with it because that's what you love to do, and you know, there's nothing else in the world that you want to do bar DJing and making music. We are doing like rehearsals today, and like kind of mixing some bits for the room, which hopefully will go well. That's the only part I'm kind of nervous about because we haven't like heard it on, you know, an actual big room system. So I feel like the mixes and stuff could be a bit weird, but if that goes well, then tomorrow is going to go very well.
It's a train now, isn't it? Train, bus. Yeah.
Coming into a show like this, I try to be, mentally and emotionally prepared. In the past, year or two, I used to start getting really anxious before gigs and overthinking. And for the past year, I've actually been struggling with just enjoying it and appreciating the moment. I've tried to change that to being excited, because I just had a moment of realization that all this, amazing gigs and, being able to do something this Red Bull gig, I don't want to take it for granted, because it'll all, go by so quickly, and it already has. I'm excited now. It's just nice to get up. Come on. If this goes well, the next hour or two, then I'm not going to be that nervous for tomorrow. But it's just this part, initial part. If you enjoy it, then that's the most important part. Coming up to something like this, where I've put a lot of time and hours into, I just want to enjoy it and just have a good time and be excited for it. That's the most important thing. So I've only learned that in the past I'd say month. So.
Good. Good to see you. I'm ready. I've been here for 2 days. How are you?
You're definitely ready.
How are you? And also, sorry, you've never been here before.
Never been to here, no.
How are you?
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, thanks.
Walking into the room the very first time, I was absolutely blown away, to be honest. Seeing all of the plans and all of the ideas come together was just incredible. The space beforehand was absolutely empty, so they did such an amazing job of bringing it all to life. With me and John, we just looked at each other and we were like, oh my God, this is actually real. This is, what we worked towards. Yeah, we managed to get there in the end, so. I knew as well that in the big room it was definitely going to sound a bit different. I knew there was going to be a lot of tweaks. It was nice to just be going over and back and having full control of what you wanted to hear and what you wanted to take away.
The kick and everything was a bit too low. But then I'm like, is it just the takes you just to go? Listening to it today now, and I was I was so kind of nervous coming in here and hearing it being oh, that doesn't sound that good. And it's sounding way better than I thought. It shows how good it's going to be, I think.
Yeah. Can't do that to me, John. There was a moment when I was just standing in the middle of the room in sound check, and everything just clicked, just to hear the past 6 months of hard work come together. I just knew tomorrow was going to be sick. Jesus, I'm fucking so excited. It's going to be so good.
That's what you want.
Yeah, no, it's going to be incredible. Yeah, credit to
like the whole team that's been involved in this. Like it's like absolutely insane. The effort that they put into it all, and so I feel very like grateful for all of this, you know, for a couple of SHEE tunes. Like I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, you know, shout out to the Red Bull. Let's go to the pub. Red Bull, baby. Yeah, we're just, this is the start of the final day, just arrived in the venue here in the green room, so yeah, I'm really excited to be honest, because there's like, you know, we've done so much yesterday, and then we just have, yeah, this is just a day to enjoy it, you know, drink loads of cans of water.
There's something special about this club show. I haven't played in the club in Ireland since like last New Year's Eve. I've been playing a lot over in the UK and stuff, and just to come back to Ireland and, you know, come back to like, you know, again, my friends, family, everyone coming to a gig like this is just so important to me, so yeah.
Yeah, this is
Baz is going to be taking over tonight.
I'm putting for yourself.
Oh, it'll be good crap, Baz.
If you were to meet your younger self, do you think you'd be proud of?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, right.
I think he would be proud of me. He would be a bit annoyed at me as well. Touching back to the anxiety of like performing and stuff and not enjoying it sometimes, he'd be annoyed at, because obviously why would I be not enjoying what I have worked so hard to do? Other than that, I think he would just be delighted that I stuck with it through like super difficult times. Living at home, making zero to no money. I always said when I was younger that I was like, this is what I want to do, and I'm not changing that for anyone. Yeah, I think he'd be proud of me for sticking with it, so.